The queen hidden in rags. A story. Hello. My name is Alara Wilkins. I am 22 years old, and if you ask me, I'd say my life has been like a long, dark road. But today, as I share this story, there's a different kind of light in my heart, a light that fought hunger, drifted far from dreams, yet still glowed in my innocent face, even through my rags. You might wonder, what story could a homeless girl possibly have? But my story holds a drop of love, one that changes everything. Come, let me take you on the journey of my life, from when I was poor to now. Now, I am the Queen of Love. On the streets of San Francisco, where ocean waves meet the city lights, my life began. But it wasn't a beginning, more like a leftover existence. Most of the memories I carry are filled with the pain of hunger. My father, John Wilkins, worked at a small factory, wrestling with machines day and night. My mother, Sarah, managed the house, but her face always looked tired. We lived in a tiny apartment with walls decorated by the paintings I made, dreamlike paintings that took me to imaginary worlds. But everything changed when I turned 18. One rainy night, my mom and dad died in a car accident. The police told me it was a simple accident, but for me, it was the end of the world. I had no relatives, no support. I lost my home and, slowly, everything else. On the streets, I fought hunger. With the first rays of morning, I'd search trash bins for food, and at night, I'd sleep on park benches. My clothes were torn, like my life. People looked away when they saw me, as if I were just another beggar. My dreams? They had drifted far away. There was a time I wanted to paint, to capture the city lights on canvas. But now, my hands held only hunger, and my heart was hollow. I often asked myself, Ilara, what is your life? Just another homeless girl? But my eyes still held that innocent expression. Something about it, perhaps, drew people in. Then, one day, everything changed. It was winter, and the streets of San Francisco were filled with cold winds. I was sitting in a corner, my stomach aching from 2 days of starvation. My hands trembled, and my tears had frozen on my cheeks. People rushed past, as if I were invisible. And then I felt a hand, a gentle, warm hand on my shoulder. I looked up. A man stood there, about 25 years old, with a smile that calmed me in a strange way. His name was Alex Martin. "Are you okay?" he asked without hesitation. His eyes held no judgment, only concern. I was surprised because no one ever spoke to me like that. I'm okay," I said hesitantly, but my voice was trembling. He knelt down in front of me, as if trying to meet me at eye level. "What's your name?" he asked. I told him, Ilara. Without waiting, he took off his coat and draped it over my shoulders. Here, you must be cold. I was stunned. Why was someone doing this for me? He didn't ask questions, not about my past or my pain. His heart spoke, and he offered comfort. In that moment, my heart whispered, maybe this is the drop of peace. Alex was a local artist who roamed the city. He told me he came from a poor background too, but had found solace in art. I saw you sitting here, he said, and there was something in your eyes that drew me in. That day was a turning point in my life. Alex took me to a small cafe and bought me food. We started talking first about small things, then deeper ones. I shared my story with him, how I battled hunger, how my dreams had faded. He listened without judgment. Your innocent face, he said, it still shines even in rags. That's your strength. Slowly, we began meeting more often. He took me to his studio where he painted. I told him I had once dreamed of painting too, but never got the chance. So why not start today, he said. And that day, I picked up a brush for the first time in years. My paintings began to tell the story of my life, the pain of hunger, the absence of dreams, and now a new hope. Alex encouraged me, as if bringing my dreams back to life. But this love story wasn't easy. Society judged us. Alex came from a middle-class family, and I was a homeless girl. People whispered, what does he want from her? Maybe it's for money. But Alex never cared about what others thought. You're not poor to me, Ilara, he said. You're the queen of love. One night, we went to the beach. In the moonlight, San Francisco's lights sparkled. I always thought love was just a dream, I said. But you showed me it's real. Alex held my hand and said, there's an innocence in your eyes that pulls me in every day. Even if you fought hunger, your dreams are still alive. My life was changing. Alex helped me rent a small room where I started living. I got a part-time job at a local art shop where my paintings started selling. But the real change was within me. Hunger was no longer my enemy. It was now a part of my story. And Alex, he was my drop of peace. Then, one day, came a struggle. Alex's family opposed our relationship. His mother said, she's a homeless girl, Alex. This relationship won't last. Alex fought back, but I was scared. Maybe I'm not worthy, I told myself. One night, I ran away back to the streets. Hunger returned, and my dreams slipped away again. But Alex found me. Why did you run? He asked, his eyes full of tears. Because I'm poor, I said. No, he replied, you're the queen of love, and I can't live without you. His words broke me and rebuilt me. We fought together against society, against our fears, and finally We decided to get married.
My friends, do not forget to subscribe to the channel for upcoming heart-touching love stories, and definitely press the bell icon so that you can get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you, friends.